Well, it is a lot more than just characters. Okay, good. Okay, we're live. Hopefully. Okay. What? Oh, okay. Um, except, your job. Wow. Wow, they just got a bunch of crossbowmen out of nowhere, and we almost lost our trebuchet in a single turn. I get, I know. It's almost like we're fighting someone who has like the ability to purchase things really easily. Um, you're not muted, Wes. Okay, everyone is here. Well, yeah. I had a pretty good guess. You're yeah blowing bubbles with the straw. Okay. We're gonna need to retreat a little here from these guys. That's scary. Okay, Tyre has completed a settler. Um, because we decided on one new city to get some niter, so we were gonna. Your proxy decided. So yeah, we're. I thought that was your idea. I don't know who. We already have one there, but that there was there was already a settler that was going here, and I assumed it was Wes's idea. I made that mark after someone told me to settle there, Kevin. We could, but the other spots that Kevin was considering were um I didn't like this spot. No, I thought that three tundra tiles and two snow tiles. It hasn't. It's that's not unique though. We already have amber. No, not really. I mean, what was? Could you Oh, of course. Oh, right. We were gonna settle something there. Kind of. No, is that? Yeah, that we were thinking of settling there. I mean, yeah. Which one are we settling on? The stone? We'll have the it's tundra, um, and only bonus resources. I, where the amber next to the snow. We also have a little bit of amber already. Um, we have I think we might have mercury. Do we not have mercury? Let me check. How do you? It's the Dutch. They're making their own land. Resources. We do already have Mercury. Um, is it? Let me check that again. Definitely pretty sure. Um, oh, you're right. You know what? You're right. If you want one Mercury, you could settle right there. Um, okay. So the nice thing is you can take some of the main island tiles to actually build a few things on. Um, yeah. If you settle on the stone, then you don't have to improve it, and you can put something next to it. Whereas if you wanted something next to it and you weren't on the stone, then you would. Um, I think you just you get the innate bonus from it being a resource, but you actually for a city center for stone, no, I think city centers always have two food, one production, so it shouldn't actually at least so you wouldn't make a difference. I don't think it will. No, I'm not sure actually. Okay, so any which one tile? Okay, which one? Oh, what's the other one? Southwest Fez. It's go. Sorry, sorry. You want this one to be South Fez or the one? Okay, and then the one to the west will be East Fez. That's interesting. New like New South Wales got it. Except Okay, what are we building in the capital? We've got shipyard. We've got um you. It is yeah. Okay, I think is it foreign or is it just chancellor that decides what to do with a barbarian encampment? True. Well, it is far enough away from our capital to become a city state, but it's also right next to our capital, and that's a little annoying. Yeah, unless I mean, if we get the tile, then it'll just get like another tile that isn't that when it becomes a city state. Um, so I'm not entirely sure what I'd want to do. Like a free city state, probably. Um, the problem is that oh, we would be the first to discover it, but it wouldn't guarantee it would always be ours. And that is a potential threat if someone steals it from us, then it instantly has like a way to get to our capital and annoy us. It's not going to be a big deal. No. Um, we could just occupy it with a unit and not because if you raid it, it spawns extra barbarians, and if you disperse it, it is gone. So if we just sit here, and we can also bribe them to yeah, bribing and getting units from them will get you free or get you towards this conversion, which currently it says 50 plus turns for conversion. 50, no, 50 plus. It's saying 50 or any number above 50 actually. It could be like Auckland. Okay. You know what? You have two very important roles that should yeah, okay, you know what? Okay, I'll do it. And we got a promotion too out of that. Frederberg has completed our first shipyard. Uh, the ones that we can build. Angkor and St. Basil's Cathedral. Don't bother with St. Basil's because it boosts tundra tiles, and um, we don't have those. +1 population in all current cities, and +1 housing in all cities, um, and +2 faith. Yeah, it's all right. So you can only build it adjacent to an aqueduct. Um, yeah, it would. Um, no, I don't think so. Nope, I don't think so. Um, I mean, yeah, good. We do. Um, Lighthouse completed in Mesopotamia. We got shipyards, workshop. Oh, we can still. That's interesting. +1 movement for all naval. We'd have to buy a tile, but specifically this tile, or use up our fish. But uh, that's 125. We could. It is +1 movement for all naval units and a great admiral. It would be okay. Okay. All right. Hopefully that doesn't get sniped. Okay. New Frederberg is completed a watermill. It's we can start Petra. It's got 29 turns. We could. It's not bad. We could get a trader here actually for production for the Petra too. Um, Trader will take 6 turns. To buy a trader, it'll be 340, which we don't have because of our. Yeah, yeah, we can do it next turn, assuming Kevin doesn't want the money to go to the war effort. But oh, of course. We would also probably want a tile that doesn't already have a good yield that the Petra would block. So 125. We're getting 199 a turn, so we would make enough to make both those purchases in the next turn if we wanted. For what? Oh, for waiting? Oh, okay. I thought you meant you didn't see the issue with using that tile, and I was about to say you lose out on the yields. What do we want to put a turn of production into while we wait? Granary. Yes. Um, oh, we could buy the tile first, actually. Yeah. Which tile do you want it on? There's three 125 tiles here. I'd probably just go with the northmost of the three, because these can be good for districts because they're next to a potential aqueduct, and you can have an industrial zone and then a third district to get a triangle. Um, Theater Square could work. Yep. Plus it's +2 culture for every adjacent wonder for a theater square. World wonder that is, not natural wonder. Um, is this QI your city? I forget. Oh yes, I forgot Italia. Wait, I don't. Okay, I feel like you. I feel like I feel like the governor should know. Ooh, okay. Wes, are we buying the top tile or one of the other ones? The the other two are good spots for districts. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. She had two big just mountains in the desert. I find it a bit weird that Petra isn't just constructed on a desert mountain already. Like, you build the mountain and then you carve it out. I guess it would be, but also, okay. What were we doing with this guy? Probably going over here. Um, I don't see anything to escort next to it. So, no, I don't think so. Um, I could use it to escort this settler though. And okay, we do have a boat there. I think it was part of the war effort. Um, I think we don't really have enemies in these waters, and I could leave it as actually defending against boats that Condi can make. Um, okay, this crossbowman might as well go join the war because it was the barbarians are gone now. Apostle, uh, I think I assume this was going east. um, uh, um, I don't think we have any. Um, it doesn't look like we have any. Um, uh, we had one last time, but it did get expended. It converted Kangaba and Kumbi Saleh. Oh, where error score is 122 and we need 158 plus. It the problem would be that they can like if they put a military unit on top and then use an action, they just completely destroy all of our charges and delete the apostle, which is why it gives you error score for doing it. This one will convert on its own in 16 turns, which is like really fast. I don't know, but I assume it should because even if it's passive, you're still converting it. Um, Venice, we gave it, yeah, ours. Um, we might have been going to Scythia with this one. Oh, this one, yeah, proselytizer, and it's already there. Okay, true, and yeah, that one we have there has 8 charges, so I really wouldn't want to get it potentially reduced to ashes in Mali. Okay, that's not a huge rebellion risk. What? Oh. Okay, we're settling here. Uh, Wes? This is... This one lets us get a nice iron tile, and we still get the niter we're settling on. Pearls. We might already have pearls, but yeah, we do get pearls too. Okay, and then we can get more niter. I assume that's what you want to do with this builder, because there's nothing else it can do. We got the rifling Eureka. That's a +2 university spot because of the reef. Potentially. It's going to be a one district city. Oh, and a harbor, I guess. Um, but that is a potential good university slot. Um, okay, what do we want to build here? We could do a Kothon in 26, a granary in 19, or a monument in 17. Yeah, I think it would be too, actually. Okay. This one was going to this lumber mill next because it's a better tile to improve than the cattle. Okay. Uh, Interesting that that's losing loyalty to China. Okay, we've explored. It has a canal and it's losing loyalty. Interesting. Um, that's like a useful canal spot. Good job, AI, for accidentally doing that. Did we want to QI debate this missionary destroyed with facts and logic and lightning? Um, okay. I'm going to have that one change its route a little so that it doesn't get attacked. Okay, we may want to switch off printing. Actually, we can't. We don't have somewhere to build a second university. So switching off printing. Probably, we were trying to get the Forbidden City, so it's probably best to just stick to printing. +1 wildcard slot. It's really good. I don't remember what it does. It's been too long. Oh yeah, that was a crossbowman. We have unlocked Merchant Republic. We got press gangs and colonial offices. Um, so Merchant Republic. Honestly, the tier 2 governments, it's kind of weak to not get 2 wildcard slots with monarchy. Like, that's so nice. Not really. No. And the influence points are nice too. Although we did get press gangs. Although we aren't building a navy right now, but once we start to again, we'll be glad that we took the detour to get a double production towards our boats. Colonial offices would give us 15 loyalty over a bunch of cities and then 3.8 foods worth of growth. That's not much currently. Um, It's 15% faster growth and 3 loyalty per turn for cities not on your original capital's continent. It is pretty good. Um, Continents are defined a little weirdly. So we have, of our cities, 5 of them are not on our continent. Because you can tell because of the because it's 3 per and it's 15. Scripture is giving us that 15 faith. The it's fifth. Yes, 15 production as well. Um, Naval infrastructure would currently give us less production, and also we would have to have a shipyard in every harbor for it to give us even the 14 production. So it's probably not worth it right now. Holy shit! That's high blonde. Blonde, tell me how you did in the quiz. Okay. That's like that's a good philosophy. That's a you're I mean the part about if you can get something out of it, then kill them. Kind of undermined the be nice to people message. I think we're good with our current. We could lose out on like 33 gold per turn and get nine every city with a district, a housing and an amenity, which is pretty nice. Um, it is pretty flexible, yeah. Oh, this makes it faster to build harbors and their buildings, which is good for Kothons. Yes. Um, yeah, we'd be missing it. We're missing out on like 12 gold per turn, or combat strength against. No, not Mali. They don't have another religion. So we're not missing out on much. Okay, choose civic. We can choose currently humanism or diplomatic service. Um, oh, invention's a nice one. Machiavelli. Oh, this unlocks a spy, doesn't it? Yes. Okay, we've got diplomatic service. Okay, we builder completed in Phoenix. Um, so we've got wow, the builder in Erythabel is kind of slow. So we've got the crabs and the fish, and then we could also send it to Erythabel to just. Do you want that rice done then? Okay. Okay, that is work. That's probably a good idea. Okay, what do we want to build here? University. That'll give us a housing and some science. Temple is also something you. Oh right, yeah. We built the. We were building up the holy site before we did the builder, I think. Um, so that we can have the more faith, and then with the mosque we can start buying more slightly closer to the east. Um, it's probably not that efficient. I would probably go with the university first. You could do with some more housing, and it's the one housing is nice, and then some science. Okay. Uh, I'm gonna go. back into... Actually, I could just promote for the healing. And I was going to promote anyways, so... And then I can head over here, up north. And we were going... Did you want to go to Fez and South Fez first, or just... Okay. Good question. Mm, wait, yes. They want an entertainment complex. For in our empire, not in theirs, which is a little weird. Okay, that trebuchet. I'm really glad it didn't die. That would have been a huge waste of money. Uh, Gosh, I want these guys to come to us so that their walls can't attack us when we hit them. Um, um, I mean, it's not up to me. We've already taken 2 cities, and I we if we get too close, they bombard us with their walls, and it does a lot of damage. Especially, it was fine. We started to surround them, then they bought 3 crossbowmen, and um almost killed the trebuchet in 1 turn. So that was a little scary. Um, we could get that new city, although it's just tundra mostly. Oh, it is gypsum, but no, we have gypsum. Yeah, we have an industry built on. No, it doesn't. And this city also has it has cliffs so that you can only really land here, and then it's got the hills or hills wall. Probably not. I don't think they will. Honestly, taking 2 cities is going to be it's they're very unlikely to give you anything that you don't occupy, the AI in this. um we'd have like they aren't automatically giving us this at the end. We have to get them to give it to us because they're both occupied. um um they have offered us both the cities we've taken, though, in all these peace deals. They really want to give up those cities and end the war. Parliament, though, Parliament wants blood. That's somehow worse. I mean, the no, we don't want to murder you. We just don't have want to put in the effort to stop murdering you. Yep. Yes. Uh, okay. How are we spelling this? Oh, H Kim. Um, does this builder, do we want to, like, make a lumber mill over here or something? Yes. Oh, and then this one is making the lumber mill too, but we'll just do it on the other tie. Actually, that's rainforest. Uh, so we already actually have a builder doing that lumber mill. Good idea. Yeah, whatever we get next there. Okay. So the apostle, it's got some reduced strength from the combat. It can only heal when it's adjacent to one of our holy sites. Um, And when it's reduced strength means it's going to spread religion at less efficiently per charge. It will still remove their religion at the same rate, though, regardless of its strength. So I don't know if you want to. It does, yeah. That's what I mean by that. 75% of existing pressure. So it's up to you if you want to go back and heal it for the extra strength, or if you want to keep it here and just remove the religious pressure from their cities for a little bit, and then the guy who's coming over can actually try to put our pressure on them. Uh, it would be a while. That would be 24 turns to go back and forth. I wouldn't do it. Yeah. I would recommend just putting one into a few of their cities to remove their existing pressure. Okay. We still even got it. Um, okay. I think there's a city here? I'm not sure. I want to check that out with this ship. I can't get any closer there. That's gonna become a city-state. And I honestly think we don't have much exploring left to do right north of here. Like, there is, like, that's land. Okay, I will look at the land. I mean, there's a Korean city right there. And then it's unoccupied land between two occupied lands. I'm just saying. Okay. We could just move this trader to New Fredericksburg. Um, the one that was in. It was in. This is. Yeah, this was in Lixus, which I guess is a Pigist city though. Where was it going before? I think this was mostly. Oh yeah, this one was. This one, yeah, this one was here to get that culture bomb in time. So okay. Uh, okay. On this tile, because it's right next to Brazil, and we already have pearls. That is asking for a city to revolt. Oh yes, -20 loyalty. Uh, I don't think governors give 20. Okay, okay, but that's a much worse. Like, that's like not as useful of a spot. Honestly, like, I don't think it's worth. I you say well defended. I say surrounded. Um, if Brazil didn't, Brazil would, one, get mad at us, and two, if they were mad at us, they could kind of take that city. And the main problem with the loyalty here is this city is at 3 pop, this is at 4, and loyalty scales with pops. It's at -20 when there's only like a 10. There's only 17 pop nearby. You're losing the city if you put it there. Yes, we already looked at the policies. That was. Oh! Wait, no, this isn't a war declaration. That's just she's not happy. Yes. Yes, okay, so it's just a city state. Wait. Oh, Fez got taken, I think. We're just passing by. Wait. West, can I say we're just passing by? Actually, there's no way I'm allowed to declare war. Yeah, and we are just passing by. Um, Mali, because we're at war with Mali. Yeah, we can try. They put their Amani there. We could move our Amani there. Um, Unlikely. If we put Amani there, then we should get Fez right back. It would take 5 turns, yeah, but we could. I mean, we can just save up gold and then buy a unit if they start doing that. Yeah, but we don't have to buy one until we see them coming over, and they'd have to go through some rough terrain, so they won't like be able to surprise us. Um, yeah, how do I? Here it is. Yeah, so Mansa Musa, we would get Fez back if we sent Amani there. And Amani is currently in Akkad, and no one else has even tried to take Akkad. We don't need Amani there. Um, I say we move her to Fez. I'm at war. Oh, you can't do that because you're at war. That's Then how did he get her there? Oh, she was already there, and then he put in like an extra couple envoys. Okay, we'll get envoys soon. Wait, what? What? It didn't show up in the bottom right for some reason. Well, um, permission to flip Fez? It does. That was calculated. We meant to do that. Envoy. We could get +2 production in the capital. Um, for Auckland or Hong Kong, we could get. In my opinion, Auckland is an amazing thing for us potentially because they give you +1 production to all coast and lake, and once you get to the industrial era, that goes to +2 production. Yeah. Um. Now, do we want to move Amani to Fez to keep it ours, or we could move her to Amani? I don't think is assigned to a state. If we put Amani in Auckland, we would get Auckland and we would get all the production from like all our coast tiles would be giving us +1 production. But if we put her in Fez, then we stop him from potentially flipping it again during this war. What should we do? Both of those sound really nice, and if he can't flip Fez, and I don't think he can for a while, then we could just get Auckland for that sick production. Yeah. Um. Okay. I think this is a major. I think. D- okay. You know what? Theoretically, we are the government. I don't think anyone's going to sue us. I agree. Oh, I don't know. Can someone on the court sue? How does that work? Yeah, you definitely couldn't work the case that you're suing on. That's for sure. Um, I guess that might not have been said anywhere. I assume we want tire because it's more food than any of the other three production options. Yes, it's one of the max. There are three max production, or yeah. Okay. Okay. So this one we're just waiting for one of the other things. Got it. By the front. Okay, that makes sense. Um, if you wanted a builder for the war, yeah, or maybe a siege tower, which our melees are. Yeah, I would do that. Oh gosh, they've got a an apostle here too. We should go over. I was gonna go over this way, but I well, I mean, I was gonna suggest going over that way, but maybe we should go over here and remove their pressure from there. Or actually, we could just go into the water and then like around to here and then get because if it's 75% of existing pressure removed, then it's better to get a bigger. Okay, we'll do that. Okay. Spring is I don't think it's going to be over soon. I think that's the I think it's starting. Yeah. I heavily disagree. So yeah, he's trying to give us both cities the Philosopher's Stone and some money for peace. So he's we could call that desperate. She doesn't like that we explored the world. That sounds like a skill issue to me that you didn't explore it first. Um, we're building a road through the desert here. We've fucking skillet. Hey, beloved national icon of the Netherlands. I think that's a skill issue. Um, okay, we've got the monument here. This guy is going there. Okay. Kothon in 14 turns, or we could do like a granary in 10 turns. I don't know who this is. I mean, there's one adjacent to the city, which is a, a +2 by default. Um, there's a bunch of okay campuses because of the rainforest, but not like any standout ones. Okay, Kothon's a much faster district to build, partially because it's our unique district, and partially because of veterancy. Okay, this one's waiting for a tile to get acquired. This guy's trying to follow us, but you can't do religious combat on the water, so there is no. You can't have a debate between two boats. It's just. I don't know. It's inefficient. Over from one boat to another boat. That's like. Uh, I don't know. That seems difficult to. Sand Snake Clan is about to become a city-state, and they've got samurais. Interesting. That's not usually how that works, honestly. Yeah. But yeah, when the barbarian clans have a unique unit, it's one from an existing civilization. Um, yeah, it's just a way to give them. It's never a civilization that's currently in the game, so it's always like, ooh, this is like a unique unit you could buy that you normally no one in the this game would normally have access to. Oh, that's well, we have a guy to take out there. Nice. Okay, crossbowman. You're getting in the way, Kabul. Real missionary. They're going southwest for some reason. Preslav, maybe? Um, they're not going to be able to convert us. Like, even if they got one city, it would just flip back because of there's like a bunch of cities here and no other religious pressure. Not an apostle. If you want an apostle, we'll need 550. Gurus can use a charge to heal religious units, so we could buy a guru and then send it over to heal the apostle that's here, potentially, I guess. But uh, um, yeah, but it would still take a lot of time. Yeah, up to you. The mosque. I don't know if the mosque gives gurus extra charges. I think it's only spread charges. It's half the price of an apostle, though. So there are inquisitors if we start an inquisition, and I forget what makes them unique. An inquisitor can reduce the presence of other religions in their territory by 75%, and they can initiate combat with units like an apostle can. Um, but you can only use their ability in your own cities. So they're really good for removing a religion from your cities that isn't yours. Because Inquisition. You use an apostle charge to do that. Inquisitors in theological combat, they have 75 religious strength, whereas an apostle has, I think, more. That's their spread strat. No, no. Actually, wait. Yeah, no, yeah, yeah. So, if you want to do theological combat, apostles are better, and if you want to do, if we had a religion that was trying to take us over, an inquisition might be worth it, but otherwise, no. Okay. We should start building Forbidden City next turn. Great Lighthouse got stolen. Yeah, it was a bit late to try to get it. We got we get 41 production. Uh, uh it's like it's a fraction of the production that we spent on it. Yeah. We could turn that into a workshop, a shipyard. Yeah, it would. +4 production. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Uh. I assume we probably want to do banking. Um. Okay. I don't know what part of that was a lie, but um. I thought you said I lied a little bit. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, so we could do a lighthouse here in Ziz, or a... The watermill is not that important. You might want to dam before the river floods again, but it's kind of slow to build. Um, I guess you could start the dam, although you would then lose out on the yields of that tile while you're building it. Um, it, it might be better to go with the lighthouse. Actually, I'm not sure. Yes. It will give you some housing in the lighthouse because you're coastal. Is the main thing. So the watermill would be another production. You're only getting 11 production, so that a 12th one would be pretty nice, and then it would give you one food, and then one food on the rice too. Um, it might be just worth it for the production. You could, yeah, I think, or oh right, builder in 10 turns. Uh, uh, we could, yeah, that'd just be one like mine, so that's the watermill would be probably more efficient. Um, if you want production, that is. You could finish the crossbowman that was started here, um, for the war. Okay. I kind of wish they would come to us so that we could attack them instead of them bombarding us when we walk over there. We could get frigates. Although I don't know if one will be able to shoot over a hill there. No, but one could shoot from there. That's also hills. I don't. It looked flat. I don't know if a frigate could actually hit those. Also, the walls could hit the frigate back, which is a problem. Um, it also has walls, but a frigate definitely could, or a frigate or a few frigates could hit it. Um, you could have two of them that could hit it without Niani also being able to hit them. Um, now that we have Niter, we can get frigates. I don't. Oh, we do have a quadrireme that we can upgrade into a frigate. Once we get it back, because I was sending it back. it's a long ways from home though is the problem. Um, but it's got extra strength versus units, whereas we might want to upgrade a frigate with extra strength versus city centers. Because yeah, heal that. This one was going over here. Chinese pikemen, that's interesting. I don't know why they would be on a tiny island. Okay, so yeah, you could just convert convert from the water, right? That's way more efficient. Okay, Phoenix is now 10 pop. We have the industrialization boost, which is great. Then we should. It's pretty rare that I. I'll check. That's from. Where is that from? We do? Oh gosh, I forgot about that. You need an industrial zone adjacent to a coast, which I assumed we would have because we have so many coastal cities. We could build one here once there's an. Oh, we could switch from a university to an industrial zone right now. Okay. Yeah, we've been waiting for the pop to get up to be able to do that. Okay, so we could just use this one to finish off these two tiles and then use this new one to go over and get the fish and crabs. Okay. We'll get the food first. Okay, so we could build a shipyard. Housing we're good on. We don't really need the barracks yet, even though it's yeah, that's only like shipyard would be it's 14 turns, and you could build a district in that amount of time, like an industrial zone maybe, or you could build a campus. Is there a good campus spot? Not really. Actually, I just realized. Okay, so there was only one aqueduct slot, but we could just put like a commercial hub there, which would be good instead of where it was here, which it would be just as good. For an industrial zone, if we put the aqueduct there and then we put it there, that would be a +5, I think. No, +4. I thought it was a +1 for every. Okay. Well, it would be a +4 industrial zone if we built it there, which um, could be pretty good. We did, and we probably should have thought of that. And by we, I mean me. But that's the only place you can build an aqueduct, and an aqueduct's a +2 for an industrial zone. Um, so that's the aqueduct would make it way more worthwhile. So we could do that. But we do have good housing already. If you wanted, you could do something like a uh, so entertainment complexes and theater squares are cheaper. We haven't. I don't think we've built a theater square yet anywhere. Uh, yeah. Okay. So we've got commercial hub. We've got holy site, obviously. Preserve. Probably not a good idea, actually. They don't apply to water tiles. and they apply to you get bonuses to um we could build a new trader actually. In fo- that's a good idea. Yeah, we don't have the full trader amount yet. Okay, we've got a workshop in Lixus. We could complete that dam in 11 turns, which is pretty good. I'd probably go with that so that a flood doesn't like destroy this entire city's economy. That's Piggest, I think. Yeah. Uh, um, I was saying that if you built a dam here, if you built a dam here, it might be a good idea because most of this city's stuff is if a flood could ruin it. So we okay. That's 11 turns. There we go. What did he say? Oh, I'm. We already stole some of its land for like. You can there's only one tile it has that you could even work, and it's not that necessary, and it's our ally. So unlikely that you'll be able to get people to agree to destroy it. I mean, we're currently already invading somewhere else. We already got a war. I Yeah, we're like a Mediterranean nation, not like a European. We're like North African, or well, I guess Carthage is North African. Phoenicia was Middle East. I'm I don't know when Europe as became like an idea. Okay, that's just annoying. You're just annoying. I figured it would be relatively modern. I just don't know how modern. Um, the aid request competition is complete. No one gave any money for the for, for the aid for the natural disaster relief. We could have won if we gave one. Yep, but also we would have lost one gold though. So like when they want to be, they're very good at it. I don't believe in Americans. I don't think they're real. What about me? I believe in like America the continent. I don't believe in Americans like the alleged people from a country called America. Yeah. The actual definition of America, with some having North and South America, some also having Central America, and uh, is interesting. We're about to get a tech and a civic. I don't think we will yet. He doesn't like that we have a city-state. Oh, Auckland. He wanted Auckland to himself. Um, and it was we started at 152. Oh, was it? Oh, okay. I'm good with continuing. This is a 5 turn extension. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. New Fredericksburg makes sense. It's a desert, and Autogust, which makes sense because it's a desert. None of the cities I care about. Okay, Auckland. We've got Auckland. That's nice. Now we have, if we look at our tiles, like if we look at our capital, these are some nice tiles. uh, and once we get into the industrial era, which we can do very soon, that will get twice as much production. Oh, the lake tiles. Ooh, they're with the Huey and the +1. Oh, that's nice. Okay, we could get industrialization in 8 turns. And that'll give us that extra +1 production. It's very good tech. Fem. Okay, civic wise. Fem, here are all your choices. Which one do you want? Okay. We're gonna discover what a human is or something. Okay. A COD, yeah. No one else has even attempted to send anything to a COD. We could try to keep Fez because he's got like 5 in it, and we only have 7. Molly does, that is. Or we could put one into Auckland and one into Fez, and it'd help us keep both. Hong Kong level 1 is just a +2 production in the capital when producing wonders, buildings, and districts. Um, its unique ability is extra production towards city projects, which isn't actually that well. I don't tend to do many city projects. Okay, and then we have another one. We could try to secure Auckland because we know that Brazil wants it because they got mad. Okay, and okay, we're getting a lot of ranged units here. Um, so we might be able to take their capital, assuming Parliament continues not doing anything. Yep. Do we want to upgrade the swordsman into a man at arms for 150 gold? It sounds like a good investment to me. Uh, yep. We've got a lot stored up. We could buy a frigate, although we could probably buy it over here instead, and then. Um, I don't know if a frigate can hit Neoni, but if it can, then that would be nice to be able to do. Frigate is 1120. It is the second most expensive thing we can buy after a settler. Yeah, and I don't know. If it can't, it can still hit units though, and it can also hit. Oh, we do. Although that would have been such a travel. Oh, yes, definitely. Venice liked us having a frigate. Two turn. Probably would have been closer to 5 turns. 150. This. Okay. No, yeah, I agree. That's well, I let me check the actual bonus here. It's I think it's not this time. I think it is so we get extra production towards them. I don't remember. It might just be the lighthouse and the so the lighthouse is extra combat XP. Honestly, Tyre would probably be less useful than somewhere with a shipyard like Mesopotamia is building one, but Tyre is about to get a shipyard. But Frederberg would actually have been a better place to buy it because it has a shipyard. Okay. What are we calling Carthage? You wanted different New South Fez. I don't think you have enough characters to type that in. Lumber mill. Do you want? You don't have much production. Okay. Okay. This guy still can't do anything. I yeah. That's what I was forgetting. Yes. I knew it was. Um, it needs. You can only build it there. It needs to be next to the capital, and it has to be a flat land. And it would be 28 turns in the capital. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Is that the only? You could build an aqueduct here instead. I would agree. I'd probably put Forbidden City in another city. Um, probably Lixus would be my guess. What am I doing? Yeah, once I remember how to do it. Frederberg has insane production. Although it's already building a wonder. Phoenix is next. Phoenix can't do it. Lixus could do it, and they're third. Um, and Frederberg does. Frederberg's using up the spot for it with its current wonder, so Lixus would be the only one that could do it. Phoenix, I really doubt it does. Um, you could. Is that a hill? Yes, it has to be. You could remove the lumber mill here and put it there. Um, oh, that's Irithobal. What am I? Yeah, no. Phoenix definitely doesn't have a spot. It's got a hill tile here, and that's the only open tile next to the city center. So, um, if we wanted, Lixus could do it in 24 turns, and you could just put it there. Um, Yeah, that's up to Piggest. Although I would recommend it. It's probably more pressing than a dam. Piggest, are you there? Can we build the Forbidden City in Lixus? Okay. Let's do it not in one of the good tiles, and instead do it in. It is very good. Okay. Um, we should be able to get over. Uh, yeah, we could go. They spent a charge over here. We could just go back and then undo what they did. Ooh, okay. They have a lot of religious units. It's going to be hard to convert them. I think they're just going to convert themselves back. Um, at the very least, we're stalling their progress, religion-wise. Okay, what did we get here? Machiavellianism is extra production towards spies, and spy operations take a quarter less time. And that one is we don't have trade routes to our city-state. Machiavellianism, not really necessary, I don't think. Okay. A wild cards. Gothic architecture, which we want. Yeah, we're using for 2 wonders, and then 39. Yeah, 39 gold. If we have a better option than 39 gold, we could switch out. Like um for I don't know, anything. It does, and it might be giving once our yeah, if we wanted production instead of gold, and we'll still get half as much gold, we could replace merchant. Okay, yeah, good idea. I'm a big production fan, production enjoyer. And we're really fighting the biggest gold fan, aren't we, Molly? Well, we can't. Okay, we can't shoot over the hill, but we can pillage for 200 gold. Uh, no, I said biggest. Harbor. Yeah, for Harbor gave us 234 gold. Um. Oh, he went into our range. Uh. Wish. Uh. Mostly punished. We might get punished if we try to. Yeah. Okay, we'll leave that there. Uh, okay, Apostle, you want it to go east with the other ones, or yeah, okay. Um, how many? Two. Yes, that's what I was gonna do before we leave. Oh, debater for plus 20 religious combat strength is good. There we go. And then we were doing that and doing that. Yeah, Nazca, and they get to keep the samurai. I don't think they build new ones. Nazca's it gives you a thing that you can build in flat deserts that improves adjacent tiles but doesn't let you work itself. The Nazca lines. Um, it's a really hard to use improvement. That's it would kind of, but also one of the, that makes sense because you cannot work a Nazca line tile, and the Petra is going to make those tiles things you want to work. But if you put it in Alexis's desert tiles, like actually, yeah, you cannot build them on hills, so that's yeah, you would get yeah. Probably not super worth it for Nazca then. Oh, they're coming towards us. Nice. Uh, World Congress. That's Wes as proxy. Yes. So we can get combat strength or make a unit lose combat strength, but the getting combat strength is going to pass. World religion. Ooh. Um, Now we've got two options. We can either make our religion have better. Oh wait, we plus 10 strength, combat, and religious for our religion. We should do that because then we get yeah. We're gonna do you um Scythia and China's units are. I don't know if they'll condemn units of a religion that they follow if they don't have their own religion. Is the problem? If I knew that, then that could work. But I also don't know how much the AI goes for that. I usually just use it myself to go for the AI's thing. Um, I think it's probably safe. The 10 combat strength is going to be good. I would put a couple into this at least. Yeah, and then maybe you put I don't know, maybe ranged so that we can do extra damage with the crossbowmen. It is, and that's the pro. Oh, they do. Oh, they have crossbowmen. You're right. Ooh, that's a good idea. They aren't taking our cities. So maybe you put like 5 into this just to be sure because that can be contested. And then maybe okay. You want to put any more into this? 2 total or 2 more? Okay. Yeah, that's exactly, pretty much exactly what I would have done. We got siege and we got Cananism. Nice. Okay. We're definitely putting this guy in here, and I guess we can get some chip damage on that pikeman. Um, the crossbowmen are the. I think so too. It can only get hit by the crossbowmen once. Um, that's a good idea. Um, totally worth it. Okay. I did. You can't. Well, actually, we need sight to the city, and then maybe we could shoot it because. Okay. Can we? Okay, we want to sell pearls to Korea. The extra pearls, so there's no downside. Can I get Okay, we could do Scythia as well, or Spain. They all have the same price. I was just going with the top of the list because it's sorted by best price. Um, okay. Wait. This is yeah. No, that's you. Uh, we weren't giving up any gold, so HKim didn't. We don't need his permission. Okay, we completed the trader. Okay. Um, we already have. Lixus for the yeah though. That's a good idea, honestly. Yeah, and yeah, because you've already got one in Irithable, I think actually. Because I didn't see a trade route possible for Tyre. Okay, we'll go to Lixus. Um, okay, what do we want to build? Shipyard is 11 turns. Uh, okay, and 3 turns until that industrial zone. Hey, yeah, the production bonus is the main. But you never know. Hey, maybe we really want to explore the lake. Okay, Monument in Old South Fez is done. Now we could do an 8-turn Granary or a 12-turn Kothon. Um, okay, it's a +3. Nice. That is a. Well, what did Fem say? To end? To end? Yeah. Okay. I agree. Oh god. Yeah, it's been a while. Okay. Okay, this is going that way. Noon. Oh right. Yes. Time zones. I didn't even. I didn't even notice you arrive actually, Taylor. I think paperwork is. Uh, do we want to bring this to Old South Fez? This builder? Okay. That's 130. Kevin. When this grows in 2 turns, do we want to build a mine there with this builder? 2. 10. This grows in 2 turns. Okay, so we're. Oh, right. It's up to me. I forgot about that. Yeah. Let's end it. You can see. I'll just save and then you can see. You can do whatever you want. Okay, what did you want to see though? New Frederiberg. Okay. Uh. Yep. +2 food, +2 gold, and +1 production on all desert tiles in this city that aren't. Yeah, especially around Uluru. Oh, those three are gonna be, yeah, they're gonna be two faith, two culture, two food, two gold, and plus one production. So, I mean, we'd have to get Nazca too, and there's a lot of city states in games with barbarian clans modes, so they might not be our top priority. Is the thing.